spirit of tradition and the spirit of transformation. This is Espírito Santo, one of the most prosperous states in Brazil. South America, Brazil. Located in the southeast region, which is responsible for 2/3 of the gross national product of Brazil, Espírito Santo is one of the states with the highest economic growth rates in the country. The history of the state is in constant evolution. Espírito Santo was colonized by the Portuguese in 1535, but Indians, German, Swiss, Austrians, Poles, and Lebanese also came to tame the New World in search for opportunities. Throughout its history, the state has passed through 3 important economic cycles, which have consolidated its potential. The first cycle was agriculture. The vocation of its hard-working people was forged in the fertile coffee plantations. The second cycle was industrialization, focusing on the globalization of the economy. Today, Espírito Santo is experiencing its third cycle, with the expansion and diversification of industry, the arrival of new technology, logistical development, and growth in the exploration and production of petroleum and gas. A history of work and growth, this is Espírito Santo, a state of prosperity. Today, the economy of Espírito Santo is taking bold steps. Here, we have the world's largest producer of steel slabs and the largest producer of eucalyptus cellulose, and the 2 largest exporters of iron ore in the world. We have the second largest reserves of petroleum in the country. With Petrobras, the Brazilian petroleum company, the state is set to produce 400,000 barrels of petroleum and 10 million cubic meters of natural gas per day. The state can count on a reliable energy network which is sufficient to supply other great industrial projects. Through the company Vale and Samarco, the state is responsible for 20% of the world export of iron ore, and it still produces more. The state also represents 20% of the world market of steel slabs produced by ArcelorMittal, one of the Mittal group of companies, and Espírito Santo produces more. Our marble and granite industry meets international standards for sustainable development and corresponds to more than 50% of the Brazilian exports. And Espírito Santo is a national reference when we talk about granite production.
O estado do Espírito Santo hoje representa mais de 60% das exportações brasileiras das lojas ornamentais.
The state's northwestern region has about 800 quarries of yellow, green, arabesque, pinkish, and black granites. Aside from the rare and heavily wanted Venetian gold and Brazilian gold yellow that are found exclusively in this region. The placement of marble and granite in the contemporary architecture increases yearly around the world. Nearly 80% of the world's current production is transformed in slabs and tiles for finishing. The production, extraction, and beneficiation of ornamental stones has become an ever-increasing industry in Espírito Santo. We are currently studying how to recycle the residues into sub-base for asphalt and agriculture. To ensure that all this economy moves, Espírito Santo can rely on a modern and efficient logistics system in perfect harmony with the development of the state. The 4 port complexes in the state have available retro areas and constitute the largest port complex in Latin America. On land, the extensive road and rail network covers all the municipalities and connects Espírito Santo to its neighboring states. The state can count on Victoria International Airport, which is currently undergoing expansion and modernization. This is Espírito Santo, a state with a logistical base and infrastructure adequate for growth and economic development, and always with its arms open to the world. A state with an immeasurable richness, its people, the Capixabas. People that are proud of their history, their beauty, and their work. We are Capixabas, 3 million people of different ethnic origins and traditions. A land that has received people from all over the world and has constructed its own culture, that embraces and welcomes those who arrive who offer the best of what they have, their hospitality. Espírito Santo belongs to everybody, the Indians, Portuguese, Africans, Italians, German, Lebanese, and Poles, who have parts of their roots here. Roots that are still alive today, influencing new generations. Together, they form one people, the Capixaba. Come to Espírito Santo. Now is the time.